I mean? Shout out to my boy Nico, aka Neek 16.
Yes,
We talking to you.
sirski.
Yes, Sirski. How you feeling,
Y'all
my
know the
boy?
vibes. I'm feeling blessed, never stressed, standing tall like Mount Everest. I'm up like I never rest, back like I never left. I got that better breath. You hear me? You feel me? We lit. Oh my soul. What you got going on, Brody?
Man, I'm just vibing. I'm chilling. It's been a long week. It's time to finally unwind. This is usually my favorite night of the week, and I don't see why it should be any different tonight. Man, if y'all have not tapped into Nico, if you are just joining us, if you didn't hear me introduce him, he's one of the most talented all-around people I know in this whole music game. He's focused, he's determined, he's
Appreciate it.
highly intelligent, and he's just an overall entertainer. I don't want to just say
Appreciate it,
music
bro.
because he's a comedian. He's just a smart person.
Appreciate
We're
it.
gonna get this show on the road. My boy is gonna drop a freestyle to get the night started. So as soon as y'all hear the beat drop, get active in the chat with as many words as you want, and my boy's gonna turn it into a
Yes,
story. And
sirski.
if y'all, we're gonna shout out this platform at the end. Let's get it. Oh, got to get back in there, player. Real quickly, while he's getting back in, if you guys like what you hear, which I'm sure you will, you can catch him on all platforms. Will someone please put it in the chat? Neek16, NEC16, one word on all platforms.
Let's get it.
Just like that, Chansu.
You feel me? We good? Am I lagging? We straight? Thumbs
You
up.
perfect. Let's get
All
after it.
right, let's go. You feel me? Oh yeah, hold on. Let's go. Yeah.
Minutes on the track, boy.
The haters talking, keep your feedback. I'm chilling with Brody. We need that. Where we at, homie? Now keep your feedback. If you got it automatic, I just need that. I need that. Yeah, I need that. Man, the haters talking, tell them keep they feedback. Where you at on Thursdays? I'm gonna need that. Yeah, I need that. Okay, let's go. Yes, indeed, my flow is limitless. Okay, I got money, yeah, that though you know I'm spending it. Spend it quick, get it back. You know that I'm with this shit. She's a hood rat. I tell her, get up out my business, chick. Yeah, you know I'm in it, baby. Yeah, I'm in the vintage, baby. You know she say limitless. I ain't got no limit, baby. Spit it crazy, energetic. Never ever spit it lazy. They too fugazi. You know that boy. Yeah, I do it, swavy. I get the wealth, cause that increase my health. Yeah, waistline, baseline like a belt. Ayy, let's go, watch your boy flex. Your style prehistoric like a T-Rex. Yeah, the velocity, smoking on exotic trees. You know me, I'm moving slow, yeah, robotically. Shorty kinda toxic, money in my wallet. You know me like fingernails, my flow is stay polished. Yeah, I got cash, that's why they got mad. Pushing weight so I flex like that top badge. What you talking about? Homie, yeah, I ramped up. It's like the dance movie, how I really step up. Yeah, I prep her, yes indeed in storage. Pop a bear, eat the trap up like porridge. Yeah, you see I'm in it, making rain in this story. These other haters, man, they sad and they boring. The trick is, take the skateboard and kickflip. See, I'm in it, never candy like Twix. Yes, indeed, yeah, I got cash. This for play on the other side, I'm a top ass. Yeah, they got mad, and they steadily hating. I'm from Tag, but stream on Meet Me on a daily basis. Yeah, I'm advanced, why they be basic? Boy, I'm penthouse, why they be basement? Yeah, I'm going in. Yeah, I'm zoning in. I knock them down like bowling pins. Yo, I'm skinny boy, like the O's and 10s. Why I'm healthy, extra healthy, cause you know it's 10. Yes, indeed, I am a gorilla. I do it for the squad, like Tiller. Yeah, you talking about it, boy, it's that Rilla. Ay, green on me, VIP, I look like Godzilla. or King Kong. Your theme song is ringtone. She get the theme strong. Diamonds put my bling on. Yeah, homie, this is sing on. Flow hot like the summer, but the track I spring on. Woo. Let's go, y'all. Y'all know the vibes. Gang stuff. It's your boy Nico, best known as Neek16, on all platforms. Apple Music, Spotify. Click the links in my bio. I'm on TikTok, all that. Let's get the show started. Start out to my boy Brody. Like I said, the haters, keep your feedback. And Shorty got what she got something I like. So like the show, I need that. Thank y'all for the love, y'all.
Let's go. Hey, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I've been hosting this open mic for almost 2 years now. And Neek, the first time Nico came into my stream, man, he set himself apart in a crazy way. Every time he comes in, man, he sets himself apart. So y'all can catch him here every Thursday, and I need y'all to favor him. You know what I mean? Visit his stream, tell him you found him here. And man, I know a lot of people that do, maybe they produce or they freestyle or whatever they do. My man does all of that. We're gonna talk about that later when I introduce him again at the end of the show. He'll be the first one coming in with my man Hawkeye, veteran for open mic. So with that being said, let's introduce our first guest of the evening. Shout out to everyone in the chat. And as I introduce this first guest, can everyone please spam the fire emojis in the chat for me one time? Let me get some fire emojis. This first guest is a friend of mine. She's got a lit personality, a lit stream. And if you guys like to perform or do whatever it is, she likes people to box up and show their talents in her stream. And we spamming those fire emojis because our first guest of the evening is Alexa on fire. Please request the box one time for the one time. Tap, tap. Hello, is this thing on? I'm gonna have to fix this. There it is. She came running from the other room one time. There she is.
Are you gonna put me on the spot and make me go first, Brody? Hi, you guys.
You told I saw you told everybody 11, so I didn't want to keep it waiting.
Lex volunteered to go first. He told me before I got on. He said I want to go first.
Oh, he asked me to go. He asked me to go second. So I mean, we can switch it up right now. If he wants to go first and you want to go second,
No, I don't mind. I don't mind.
He said, "Nah, hello." It's the cappage for me. It's the cappage for me.
I'm already here. Thank you, Tilla.
So thank you for joining us. I know it's hard to get a lot of people on a featured show. You're definitely one of them. And I know I asked you last minute, just like all three of our guests. I used to plan a little bit more, but I've been procrastinating. But hey, it's been working because we have a lit lineup tonight. I'm excited for all three of you guys. You know what I mean? Nico got it kicked off in a perfect way. Let's jump into this. You said you didn't have any items ready for tonight, right?
Honestly, no, not at this house. I don't. No. Like the only thing
collectibles
that you asked me if I had any collectibles, probably magnets. Every time I go travel somewhere, I collect a magnet from the hotel or the airport before I'm about to take back home, and I collect those. That's about it. Or sand from the beach.
Okay.
Sands.
Okay, so you said you collect magnets. You don't have them with you, but I can ask you a couple questions about that before we dive into the other questions. I want to know, out of all those places off the top of your head, what is your favorite place that you've been to that you got a magnet from, right? Or your favorite magnet? You could give us both.
So I've been to a lot of places, but by far my favorite destination where I've been is probably Hawaii, Maui. The black sand beach is something that I'll hold in my memory for forever. Just the whole environment there, the sunsets,
All right, I love that.
Just the water, the sand, everything was perfect.
Hey, throw one in the chat. Anyone who's ever been to Maui or Hawaii, anywhere in Hawaii, I want to see ones. Hawaii, anywhere in Hawaii is like one of my favorite places I've ever been, for sure, if not my favorite. Shout out my boy Chish and Phipps in the building. He has a brand new show every Monday night at 10 p.m. Pacific. Technically, it's Tuesday Eastern, 1 a.m. I need y'all to favorite him too, especially people into music. That's my guy right there. Okay, so let's see. What is, out of all those magnets, if you had to toss one in the dumpster and never turn back, which one would it be?
Ooh, that's honestly none of them. I have no regrets. Everywhere I've been, I've created memories where I'll cherish forever. I got no regrets. I wouldn't toss any of them. Maybe the one I got.
I get it. I get it. I get it. But the one you got where?
I was with my family members and I went here in Banff, where we call it. It's close to home. I got a magnet from our local
Okay.
shop. I tossed that one out because I live here.
Okay. Okay. I like that answer. All right. All right. So so let's see. How long have you been streaming for?
Okay, this is a little complicated, but I'm gonna break it down for you guys a little bit. So I got on the app about 2 years ago. It's gonna be in December. I was very on and off when it came to streaming. I came on for a month, left for 5 months, came back for 2 weeks, left for 4 months. So I just count this February. I've been like a proper streamer on a day-to-day basis, and then I got my top badge in April.
Okay. Okay.
There's no
Okay. So
set date.
April was
I
the
don't know how
top
to answer
badge.
this question. It's like on and off. It's been on and off.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I feel that. So what would you say was the initial reason you started streaming? I know this is kind of like a cliche question, but I feel like different people have different answers.
Absolutely. I mean, the one that I'm about to say, I feel like a lot of people will relate. I came on this app when I was at a dark place in my life where I felt lonely and vulnerable, and I just needed to get away from all the BS going on in life. And I figured out what life. I started this app on a dating app to see if I can meet new people around me, but then accidentally I swiped to the live section, and people were like, "Hello, who are you?" And I was like, "Oh my God, these are people trying to talk to me." So that just from there, just wanting to talk to people and make friends. That's how it started.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I love that. I love that. So to anyone who hasn't been to Alexa's stream, it's it's a safe place, but also it's a very outspoken place. People can really say what they want or what they feel. It gets silly, it gets goofy. And I'm wondering, I know a lot of people come in there and talk their stuff in the box, in the date box. I want to know if you had like a favorite pickup line you've heard recently, or like one that really stuck with you where you're like, oh, that's a good one.
So I can't really say it since it's a featured show, and you as the top edge and me as the top edge, we're gonna try to keep it PG.
Blurb out the cuss. Blurb out the
It's
cuss.
not really a cuss. It's more like sexualized. I don't know if I can say that. So
As
okay,
long as you're not cussing, I think it should be kosher.
okay, I'm gonna tell you guys, but you guys, I didn't say this. There was a guy. He's like, I know I may not be a dentist, but I would give you a free fill any day.
Hey, that's you're allowed to
I
say
was
that. You
like,
didn't,
okay.
you didn't cry.
I think that was like one that's.
All right, I like that one. All right, I saw a bunch of guys put their notepads out. They wrote that one
Oh
in the
no.
notes. All right. So what would you say? And we could talk about this in terms of streaming, or it could be just like overall in life, or you could give us both. But what are some of your, or if not your biggest pet peeve, something that just drives you crazy?
It's like just like in every
The
day.
opposite of I need that.
Um,
Yeah, you can give it in the streaming world and in everyday, either one or both.
well, in the streaming world, not really anything unless when people come and do nonsense stuff in the box that is uncalled for. But in like on a day-to-day basis, people when they open the cupboards and they take cups out of the thing, like they just leave them open as if you're gonna put on a show. Like close the cupboards. I'm very OCD with that. Loud, loud soup slurpers, and when you chew gum like you're chewing cow, things like that.
Why do I feel like you were attacking the kids with the cupboards, the chewing
Right?
cow and the
Listen,
slurpage? Like when someone's trying to sip the last bit of the
you'd
milkshake,
be surprised.
a little bit at the bottom.
You'd be surprised more adults do the cupboards than the kids. But the soup slurpers are the worst. Like, I'm not trying to eat with someone going, like, no, like, I can't. I will leave. I will leave the table.
Not bringing this. Like, all right, all right, all right. So,
Please stop.
all right. What would you say? So you're pretty funny. Like you make people laugh a lot. I think that's a lot of people who stream or who are on here as personalities. That's a big part of it. Just being friendly, having in a welcoming environment, or entertaining in different ways. Who would you say is your favorite stand-up comedian? I don't know if you watch stand-up comedy, but I like asking this question to people I think have a good sense of humor.
To be honest, I don't really watch stand-up comedians, but I grew up watching Peter Russell. I think
Okay, okay,
he's
okay.
funny. I don't know who else to name. Like I'm not really into comedians much, but I think his
All
name
right.
is Peter Russell. I think Russell
All
Pete.
right. I'll save that. But I'll save that question for another for someone
Wait,
else. Who?
Brody,
Okay.
I just
All right. So let's see.
I just butchered the man's name. It's Russell Peters.
You didn't even. Let's just forget that question. That never happened. That.
That didn't happen.
All
You
right. Hold
guys,
on. Rewind that real
I
quick.
take that back.
All right.
Oh my God.
All right. So let's see. Describe to everybody your perfect day off. You can't stream. The kids are being watched. No any kind of work. What are you doing on your perfect day off?
Perfect day out. Get in my car, get dressed, go get Starbucks. I need to get my Starbucks to get my day going, and then go to a park by the river and have some company with me. I think that's a perfect day, or go tanning or something near the water.
Okay. I love that.
Yeah.
This one shout out to Nico. I used to like when I freestyle I'd say around Starbucks. When I worked at Starbucks, my car sucked. But no, anyway, that's a whole nother story for another time. All right, let's see. Hey, shout out to everyone, you know what I mean, who gets those Starbucks gift cards. I feel like that's like a, that's like a popular gift to give people. Perfect day. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Okay. So, do you like watching TV series or what?
Oh my God, I'm a Netflix junkie.
Okay. So let's talk about your favorite all-time binge TV show. Something you didn't like, you were skipping out on meals and like not sleeping right. You might have even skipped a shower, like to keep watching the show.
So for me, it depends. Like if we're talking different genres, like if I want something action where I'm like really into it, Queen of the South was something that I was obsessed with. Queen of the South, Money Heist, and Breaking Bad. Those were like shows where
Principessa,
I skip meals
Principessa.
for
I
those
love
shows.
all three of those shows.
Yeah.
I love all three of those shows for the record. Money Heist, aka La Casa de Papel, and then did you say Breaking Bad? Is that what the other one you
Breaking
said?
Bad, Breaking Bad, and also, but my number one favorite is Queen of the South with Teresita. If you guys know, if you know, you know. If you know,
Teresita,
you know.
King George, you know what I mean? Principessa.
No, Queen of the
So I was
South.
gonna say, have you been watching Better Call Saul? Because Better Call Saul is the spinoff of Breaking Bad. Oh my God. Okay, so if you guys like Breaking Bad, you guys got to watch Better Call Saul because Walter White and Jesse Pinkman were actually in both of the most recent episodes.
I need to check it
So
out.
if you guys like those characters, it's basically about what happened to Saul before Breaking Bad and what happens to him after Breaking Bad.
Okay, what is
So
it
I
called?
highly recommend.
What is it
It's
called?
called Better Call Saul. Better Call Saul.
Okay, okay, I'll check it out. I'm gonna check it out. I actually need to binge
Um,
watch a lot, so thank you, Snow.
yeah, it's wild. If you like Breaking Bad, it's absolutely must watch
Prison
TV.
Break too. Like there's so many. I really loved Prison Break. I know that's an oldie, but that's a goldie.
All right. So let's see here. Let's say you're having a rough day but you still have an appetite. What is your favorite comfort food? What are you gonna grub on?
Pizza and wings.
What kind of pizza?
Honestly, I love like a classic cheese pizza. Cheese pizza
Okay.
with famoso. Yeah, cheese pizza is really good.
Okay.
Or if I'm
And
feeling
these
like,
questions, I say it again.
I was gonna say if I'm feeling extra frisky that night, I'll throw a little green vegetables on there, just so I can be
Some
like,
veggies.
yeah, I did that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I want everyone in the chat to answer this question too, and feel free everyone in the chat to answer any of these questions y'all want to as well. Does pineapple belong on pizza? Yes or no?
I just had pineapple pizza yesterday. Yes, it does.
I'm seeing a lot of no's, mostly no's, I feel like.
There's a lot of yeses. For the people that are saying no, I need you all to break out of your little shells and experiment, okay? You
I
guys
heard
need to
someone
have
say
that.
last night, they said pineapple, bacon, pepperoni, and jalapeno. It sounds like a lot going on there, but I would try that if I saw that there.
You
I would,
gotta
I would
try.
give it a
Honestly,
try.
the reason why they work is just because you get thrown off by the flavors. Like you get salty and then sweet. Like they, how do I say it?
Spicy.
It's good. It's a good combination.
I
Like,
honestly, I was repulsed by the notion of pineapple on pizza. Like when I heard it, I was like, but someone made me try it. It wasn't a Hawaiian. It was actually pepperoni pineapple.
yeah.
And I would, you know what I mean? I might have had extra infused hunger at that point. and it was really bomb. So that made me that put me on the bandwagon. Would I have ever tried that or thought that it was good? Like, no, it sounds wrong. Like,
Yeah, the
big
pineapple.
pineapple. Speaking of pineapples, you know what I mean? You
Yeah.
know, big
No,
pina
pineapple on
gang.
pizza is good. It's different. If you want to try something new, go for pineapple on pizza.
All right, I mess with it. Okay. So it's been amazing having you here, but we got to get on to the next guest while we have time. I told you this would be quick and painless. You were like worried about it, but look how effortless it's been for you.
No, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for
So
having
let
me.
me
I
ask you
appreciate
this.
you. Yeah.
Wait, I want to ask you one more question real quick. Would you rather have a pause button or a rewind button?
Um. Ooh.
Pause so you could answer that text, or rewind so you could put
No,
your
I
phone
know
on
you.
mute?
Well, in this moment, I'd like to pause because I'm kidding. Honestly, I wouldn't want to pause anything in life. Life goes on. I'd rewind. Sorry. No, you mean
Okay,
fast
rewind.
forward or rewind? What was that question?
No, rewind or pause.
Um, Pause. I don't go back. I go
Like
forward. And in this case,
like
since
it
I go forward, I'll pause. Peter
pause.
Russell.
Okay, but imagine if you could just slap someone and then rewind like it never happened, but you would still have the gratification. No, okay. Let me stop.
I will
Okay.
go back and slap
Um.
again. You're right. If we slapping, I'm rewinding. So I get back. Yep. You're right. You're right.
All right. Yo, hey, shout out to Lex on Fire. She's lit, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like,
You guys, thank you
definitely a
for
good
having
stream to
me,
check
Brody. I
out.
appreciate you. You're a real one.
Hit her with the favorite.
Everyone else
Tap in on
on here.
IG.
Thank you for
Likewise.
putting up with me. And I don't ever want y'all to remind me of Peter Russell on my stream. Got it? Or you're getting blocked. Bye, you guys.
All right, y'all. Give it up for Lexi. Good stuff. Good stuff. Everyone just joining us. This is I Need That, man. We've had already our first interview. We got 2 interviews left before we segue to open mic, and we have a game segment coming up. So if you guys like games, stay tuned because that's going to be a part that's incorporated into our show every week. Starting this week, it's a test run. So this game segment that you guys are gonna see after our next interview, it is a test run. So don't judge it too much, but it's a hint of what's to come in the future. So we got music incorporated. Of course, my open mic later. Nico, we're gonna have this game segment. Shout out to my man Bob Rants. And then we're gonna have a new segment with Frank Oldman, which I'm really excited to. We're just getting the templates figured out, so we can really have it professional and set. And you guys can expect that every single week on the show as a part of the segment. All right, that being said, let's introduce our second guest of the evening. Now, when I first started streaming, a friend of mine brought me to the app, and I myself, I'm like I don't know if this makes sense to you guys, but I'm like an introverted extrovert. I'm very outgoing once I'm around people, but the initiation part, it's hard for me to step outside of myself and think outside of the box, step outside of myself and initiate that part. But once I do, I'm very comfortable, in a large group setting with people I know or don't know. But that being said, one of the very first streams that I went into was this next guest that's coming up. And, he was already a very big figure on this app, but he welcomed me and he was super cool to me and treated me like an equal. And those are the kind of impressions when I first came on the app that kind of showed me, oh, is this a bone? Oh, damn. Okay. Wait, I don't even know what this means, but yo, okay. So that being said, my bad. I lost my track of thought real quick. I'm not supposed to let that happen. But he was super cool to me. And so was shout out to Vinny, who just spun that jet on the wheel. He's one of the people who had a nice platform here already, treated me with, as an equal. So I do remember that all the way through my journey. And that rubbed off on me and how I want to be to everyone, whether you have 0 diamonds, 0 phase, or you come in as a top badge at the top of that. I want to treat everyone as equal. And this man did that to me. So that being said, he won the award on Meet Me as the fan favorite, which is a big deal. He used to be a club promoter. He's gotten to meet some big names, like Rick Ross, 2 Chainz, Trina, Lil Wayne. And he's just a super cool dude. I highly recommend his stream. Let's give it up. Give my man Flex a warm welcome.
What up, Brody? How's it going?
Chilling, bro. How you feeling?
Blessed. How you doing?
I'm feeling great, man. Yo, by the way, shout out to everyone who came to support Alexa. Shout out to everyone spamming those
What's up,
rockets in the
everybody?
chat. Make sure y'all spam them throughout the interview.
Yeah, in the comments.
Let's get it.
I'm liking the show so far. those are some good questions you was asking. Well, I don't have anything that I actually collect, really. I used to collect hats a while ago, but I don't do that anymore. But I have something from a fan that they made for me on the app, actually. And it resembles my gift. So it's actually this cup here that was made by somebody that made it for me.
Oh, that's fire.
And the
So
crazy
what do you
part
drink
about
out
it is
of
that
there?
the stars, they glow in the dark, but I can't show it in the dark right now, but it's a video. As you can see, like the stars, they glow in the dark at the bottom.
Oh, that's lit. That's literally lit. Literally
Yeah.
lit.
So the crazy part about the cup is that, like, when I got the layout of my gift, when it was made, the person ended up sending me this. I ended up getting it the same exact day my gift was released. I didn't even know when my gift was going to get released.
Wait, the same day your gift was
Yeah, it
released?
ended up getting
That's
sent to
wild.
my house the same. Yeah, so that's like
Now they
kind of
gave you
like
2 custom gifts.
something special. Yeah, basically, yeah. So I got 2 at the same time.
So real quickly, you talked about collecting hats, and I noticed that's a really dope hat you got on there. If y'all don't know, that's actually like it's like the Friends show. It's like, but it says enemies. Is that
Yeah.
your merch, or did you just see that and you
Nah,
liked
I
it?
seen this. Like, I'm the type of person that goes like on a scavenger hunt when it comes to like hats. Like, I'll go into like stores you wouldn't go in and find certain ones that I would go into a Walmart. I would go into Lids. I would look online for hats and stuff like that. Everybody always come to my stream like, "Where'd you get a hat from? Where'd you get that from?" I was like, if I tell you after, the saying is
Yeah.
that if I tell you I have to kill you type thing, So I was like, I never really tell anybody where I get them from, but I used to collect. I used to have over 100 actually. I
That's
have
fire.
more hats than shoes.
I'm on the same tip. I don't have
So, yeah,
100. I've thrown a lot away,
I,
lost some, but I have a gang of hats, like way more hats than I could ever wear. So
I want
I
to get
relate.
back into collecting them again, but I haven't done them for a while. So.
I was gonna say, like, you talk about people always ask you where you got that hat. The thing that I get every week, the people that know me know, like, I put a hoodie under my shirt sometimes, but it's sleeveless. You know what I mean? But it's for comfort. People always be like, "Oh, I love your hoodie. Where'd you get that hoodie?" And I'll be like, "Oh, it's not a hoodie." Like, like.
I mean, I like the
But yeah,
style though. It's different. I like that.
yeah. I've never seen somebody wear Hawaiian with the hoodie under it, so I try to stay my own. All right.
Yeah,
But
it's
that being
different.
said, man, did you bring anything else that you can share with us, or should I hop into some questions?
Not really well, just about the fan favorite award I had got, like, because I actually won it a day before my birthday. So this is actually right here. If for the people that haven't seen it, this is it. It has my name on it.
That's
It
fire.
says, I actually won it a day before my birthday. Actually, I didn't know I was gonna win it. It was totally random. I'm laying in bed because Casper's doing the show, whatever. I'm about to go to sleep. It's like, we're gonna welcome Flex to the Box for Fan Favorite 2020. I was like, what? I jumped up, put on a hat. I was nervous. That's probably like the most nervous I've ever been. To me, I probably feel like that's probably like the best birthday gift I probably got. Like,
That's fire. It's crazy. It's crazy how the universe works. How you got that the fan gift on the same day that your personalized gift came out.
Yeah, I was
and how,
shocked that the same day actually too. It was, yeah.
Everything.
It
I
was
feel
crazy.
like yeah. I feel like that cliche is one of my favorite cliches. Like everything happens when it's supposed to, or things come. Timing's always perfect. So I think that's the universe. It's like when you run into someone you were thinking about that you hadn't seen in a while. You think about them and then you run into them. That's not a coincidence. I don't believe in that.
Yeah, exactly. And then instantly everything that y'all have done or experienced, it just comes out. It just
Full circle. Facts. If y'all are just tapping in, make sure you hit Flex with a favorite, man. Like I said, one of the OGs here, someone who shows respect to everyone, and that's someone I want in my community, always humble. All right, so I asked this to Alexa, and she kind of butchered this. Shout out to Alexa, she's still here. But you're a funny guy, man. I know you have a good sense of humor. If you guys haven't seen, he does reels. I'm pretty sure you have a TikTok too.
Yeah, I do.
He's got really funny skits. Yeah, really funny skits.
I do skits with my brother, but for me, it's multiple comedians. Like, you got, like I told you before, it's Mike Epps, Bernie Mac, Martin, which was an underrated one for me. Jim Carrey is another person I like. He's actually my favorite actor, actually. So he did a little stand-up a little bit. There's someone else for Eddie Murphy, people like those. Yeah,
so I just found out someone.
I collect actually that too. It's another thing I did collect. My bad for cutting you off. With Jim Carrey movies, I have basically almost every film he's been in. I used to collect those as a kid. I wasn't a kid that wanted toys for Christmas. I wanted the new Jim Carrey movie.
What's your favorite Jim Carrey movie?
Oh,
Give me your top.
Liar Liar. Liar Liar. Cable Guy.
Royal Blue. Wait, what's the second
Mask. Mass, obviously, it's original and Mass. Me, myself, and Irene.
Ooh, that's probably my favorite right there.
And Dumb and Dumber, the original one for me. Liar Liar was my favorite.
Where do you put Ace Ventura? Where do you put Ace Ventura?
Ace Ventura's up there. That's number 6. That's number 6. But those are my top 5 for sure, though.
Yo, Jim Carrey.
I love those ones.
To me,
Liar,
that's
hands
like
down,
those are. I could rewatch those all day.
Oh yeah. I never wanted to go outside. That's all I wanted to do was watch Jim Carrey movies.
Oh yeah, you brought up Mike Epps. I actually just found out that someone who, I don't know if you know about Daniel's Top MCs. I judge on that show. It's a rap battle show on the app every Friday.
Okay.
And I found out someone who's been competing there is actually Mike Epps' cousin. So that's kind of tight. He's one of my favorite comedians too, for sure.
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's see. So let's see. You always, you always got good style. Like you said, you collect hats, even more than sneakers, you said.
Yeah.
I want to know, though, what's your favorite pair of sneakers you either have or your favorite pair of sneakers all time?
Well, and I was into shoes a little bit. I was a person that never bought Jordans. I never buy like the flashy shoes. I'm more like simple. Like I'll buy like some Air Maxes or Nikes, or I'll wear Adidas. I love Adidas. So I wear Adidas a lot. Yeah, a lot of people would be like, because I like, for me, I'm more into like brighter colors and stuff like that. I like stuff with multi-colors. I'm not like a solid color person, so that's just not. He likes Crocs. I have Crocs too.
I don't know if you've seen
Crocs too. Also, but yeah, for me, I wouldn't say I have an actual special pair of shoes, but brand shoes, I would say Nikes for me. I like Nikes. Mostly probably like Dunks a lot. I buy those. Those type of shoes. But I'm not into like the flashy brand shoes really.
So give me. You got to pick between Dunks and Air Max. Which are you picking, Dunks or Air Max? Nike.
I do have Air Max. I do have.
One's got to go.
I'll probably. I love Dunks. So I probably would be. Yeah, I'll probably cut the Air Maxes off. To be honest. Bad to choose.
Hey, if y'all like Nico, by the way, he's gonna be coming up, closing up our interview segment, coming back, and he's gonna be doing some of his own original tracks that you can find on all platforms and some more freestyles. So stay tuned for that. All right, let's see. So not much of a shoe guy, but you are into fashion. Out of all your hats, do you have one that you set apart from all the other ones? You're like, man, this hat right here, like you would have to keep that over all of them.
Well, I did have. I did have one, but I put like a lot of my good ones in stores. But I did have one that says it's like a Gatorade hat, but it says Haterade, and it has like just the Gatorade logo, it's Haterade, and I had it custom made. I had it made. So and it says keep sipping on your, and then it says Haterade on the front. That's my favorite one because I had that made. Everybody asked me where I got it from. I was like, you can't find this nowhere because I had it made. Somebody made it for me. So I keep that stowed away somewhere. But yeah, that's probably my favorite one. My hats, I can't give up any of them though. So don't ask me which one I'll give up. I can't give up those. I love hats.
Say that. Yeah. I like putting people on the spot like that. All right, so as a streamer, I know a lot of the time, especially if you work or whatever the case is, like it's hard to find time to do things you need to do. A lot of the time I find myself, I want to eat healthier, but I'll still end up eating fast food just because it's like, man, forget it. So if you're going to get some fast food right now, what's your top fast food joint of all time?
Oh, I eat Arby's. That's easy for me. I eat Arby's.
Arby's?
Yeah.
We've got the meats.
I eat Arby's. I eat from Chick-fil-A sometimes. I like Five Guys, but I love Arby's though. I eat Arby's all the time. Because I don't eat really like red meat, really. I cut that off, so I eat certain things only, really. So I don't really eat.
What's the go-to? What's the go-to at Arby's?
They have, I think it's called a spicy deluxe chicken sandwich that they have there. I get.
And you put that over Chick-fil-A, their spicy chicken deluxe?
That's tough, man.
Because it's your favorite.
I like Chick-fil-A too, though, but I can't put a chicken over them. But I love Arby's all around, though, as a fast food place. I will get that definitely from there. But I get a milkshake all the time. I'll get like the curly fries that they got. They used to have these other fries that used to come with like bacon inside of them and like sauce and stuff, but they don't sell that anymore. But I would get that's what I get from Arby's all the time. But I ate it so much to the point I wanted to be sponsored by them. Like I would like promote y'all on social media and everything. That's how much I.
They got the shivers. Yeah, they got the shivers there too, right? If I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken, the shivers.
yeah, they do. Yeah.
Okay. So something else. What I remember, the first time I came in your box, I was still really new on here, and I was hitting you with some voices, right? I did like SpongeBob and some other. You had a SpongeBob shirt on, so I wanted to ask you a couple questions because I feel like me and you. I just looked and we're the same age. We're both 32,
Yeah.
but I feel like we're both, in touch with our inner child. Like we both are silly and like not afraid to be immature when the time calls for it. So is SpongeBob your favorite cartoon? And if not, what is your favorite cartoon of all time?
Rocket Power. Rocket Power.
Ooh, Raymundo.
Yeah. Rocket Power. Yeah. Definitely.
One of my closest friends name's Ray. He's a rapper.
Like, I got the Rocket. It's only right. But yeah, I like Rocket Power.
And I call him Raymundo based off the show, and he started going by that Raymundo, right? Like all of his aliases are based off of like that name I gave him, and it's based off Rocket Power. So I want to ask you another part of that question. Traveling back in the past, childhood flex. What's your favorite childhood toy? Nick Style. Shout out Nick Style. He brought me on the app.
When I was younger, I always wanted Hot Wheels sets. That Hot Wheels are pricey for me. Hot Wheels, I used to play those all the time. G.I. Joe's is another one too. But Hot Wheels.
Did you have the little ramps
where
you
ramp thing
and they go through the little
I had that. And also too, I actually had a train set when I was younger too. I used to have that also. The huge one. I used to have that sit there all the time, play that too. But Hot Wheels for me is my favorite.
All right. So once again, shout out to my boy Nick Style who brought me on the app, and he actually, I met him through playing NBA 2K like 10 or 12 years ago. We play like with the same group of 10 people every night. So I'm going to segue that into our next question. What is your favorite all-time video game, like from a throwback? And also, if you still game, what's your current favorite game?
Oh, back when I was younger, I used to love on 64. I used to play Smash Brothers. I named that game right. Smash Bros.
That's my favorite game.
Yeah,
Nobody can see me in N64 Smash Bros. I'll take people 2-on-1 in that game.
My favorite game now, I haven't been gaming in a while, but
Wait, real quickly because if you haven't been gaming now, let's just talk a little Smash Bros. Because that's my favorite game ever. Who are your 3 go-to characters? Like if you're playing for money, who is the first character you're picking? Who are you going with? I'll tell you mine while you're thinking if you want to hear mine.
Yeah, you can tell me yours.
All right, I'm a beast with Captain Falcon with Ness.
Captain Falcon was good.
Yeah, Captain Falcon, Ness, and I think I'm forgetting one right now. I'm really good with everyone, but like maybe Pikachu. He's kind of glitchy. Kirby's kind of cheeky.
For me, I love Donkey Kong on there.
He's slow, but he's OP.
He was a beast. Kirby was the one that people slept on. I liked him too, also on there, and the other one they said on the Fox too, also. But for me, Donkey Kong, I used to use him all the time. They actually had another game on PlayStation that was similar to Smash Brothers too. I forgot the name of it. It was kind of similar to it too, but it's not like it. But it was similar, really similar. I forgot the name of it. Actually, I think it was on PS3. Actually, I actually think I still have that game. I'll probably have to find it one day and like show you it, but it's similar like it. But it's not exactly like it. It's similar.
Sounds exception. Oh yeah, you don't want the smoke, Exotic Tree. We'll talk about that later. All right, real quickly. So, you're when I've been to your stream enough to see, and I know you enough to know that you're pretty smooth, bro. You keep your composure. You're very well composed. I don't think you get a top badge. You get the recognition you want if you don't have some kind of composure and a coolness about you. What would you say? This is going to be a tough question. You got to have to think outside the box. What's been your most embarrassing moment, either on the app or just like outside, where it's like, man, like that, you messed up, or you felt like, man, you wish you could go back and redo that. But looking back on it, you could laugh now, or maybe not, but it was embarrassing in that moment. If you can talk about it. This is probably the toughest question I asked.
All right, so it's kind of off that, but it happened on the app, and it's before I even got on here, because I streamed on another platform. So I had a bet where me and my friend had a race to a certain millie on another app, and they said the loser had to dress up in an adult diaper with it, and had to walk down the street in broad daylight. I lost the bet. and I had to
Nico,
walk
I'm
down the
dead.
street. They followed me. I had to go on the basketball court and everything and shoot around the basketball in a
In a diaper
everything. Yeah,
with no shirt, just the diaper,
no
no
shit,
shirt,
just that,
like a grown man,
and
baby.
long tube socks on. Yeah. Now I wish I could.
Were you laughing
now
though
how
while
I
you
am as
did
a
it? You
streamer
could.
now, I wish I could take that bet again because I would beat them to that. But that was probably like the most funniest moment for me.
It was before you had the smoke.
Yeah, that was way before I got on here.
All right. So tell me this. What's your favorite view in the world that you've seen? And this is a hard one because if I was asked this, I would have to chalk it up to a few. But if you can think of one view you saw and I stole it, like whoa. And shout out to everyone. I'm not trying to ignore comments, but I'm focused on these interviews right now.
I would probably say stuff that I see. I see it on the internet. I see it in person a lot too. Is how I've seen a lot of people are starting to like be more of like wanting to give back and help people. As far as like if they see a person in need, they want to help them. They want to know about their story. They want to brighten their day and stuff like that. So that's why I like to see in people. When I see that, I feel like that I want to see that every day. I feel like that's probably the most beautiful thing you can see. People is out
See,
there
that
doing that.
wasn't even the question I asked, but what you just said was such a beautiful answer
Yeah,
that
kind of
it's
like
better.
it's
It's
kind of like
better
that's
than what
kind of
I
like
asked.
a mix. That for me, that question is kind of like every time somebody asks me that question, I always would go to that because that's what I like to see. I like to see people just help people.
Yeah, someone who would take the shirt off their own back to help the next
Yeah,
person, even if it's a stranger. That's a quality.
and I see
It's
it all
rare
the
in this
time.
world.
Like I can't wait till I get to that point to where I can do that for people.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
more of a giving person than a receiving person anyway, so I always like to see that.
I feel that for sure. I'm the same way, man. And for people
Hey,
like that,
happiness
like
for you helping them is what creates happiness for me. So I like to see that.
that's why gifting is so addicting because you like helping
No,
people, you like seeing people happy.
gifting, yeah, gifting. I was like, for me, I was like, I think I was like top 6 to get my gift on here. I was top sixth person on that to get a gift. So I know how it is too when it comes to gifting on here. So it is addicting, but it's fun though seeing people's reaction and them getting something for the first time and you enjoying that moment with them. It's always good to see that.
For sure. Speaking of which, I'm gonna do this real quickly while we got him. Shout out to all the top supporters of the stream. We got Snow, Vinny's World, Poppy, Michaela, Stu, Nick Style, Real Girl, Chansu, JC420, and WTF. Make sure y'all favorite them and everyone who's been showing love, everyone who's been comments active. If you guys can't gift, the best way to support is by keeping active in the comments and hitting the favorites on the people you see. There's a reason I'm bringing them to the show. I see something in them. Obviously, other people have. I mean, Flex, it speaks for his name speaks for himself. He has 58,000 favorites, so he's been putting in the work. He deserves all the love. Definitely a good person.
Yeah, I'm
Y'all should
working to
favorite
be
and get
number
to
one
know.
in that. I think I'm top 5 in favorites.
So don't sleep on him and don't be shy because, like I said, I came into this man's stream brand new on the app and he treated me like an equal. So don't ever be top badge, smart badge. None of that stuff matters. Just be real and real recognize real, period. All right, so I asked Alexa what her favorite comfort food was, but I want to ask you, what's your favorite snack food? Like you got to snack on something and it's not a full meal. What's your go-to snack food?
My stream see me do that all the time. I eat Pringles on my stream, like all the time.
Which Pringles though?
Oh, I eat barbecue.
Barbecue. Okay.
I
So
eat
true
those.
story.
I eat salt and vinegar too, but barbecue's my favorite actually.
Bet. One of my favorite interviews I've had on here, I interviewed my friend Jay Truth, who's a really talented performer. He actually is a street performer and he raps, freestyles, he does everything amazing. Right there around Nico's level, you know what I'm saying, top tier. And he was showing all kinds of Jordans and paintings. And then he whipped out a can of sour cream and onion Pringles. And he's like, this is my other, I need that. He's like, I eat 6 cans of these a week. So that goes to show anyone, you could have brought that on the show, Flex. Like that could have been one of your items. That would have been perfect. So,
I didn't have a can.
Yeah, you don't need.
I didn't have a can to show. It's not a barbecue.
But if anyone wants to get on the show, shout out your platform. You don't have to be a top badge. You don't have to be anything. Like I get different people on my show all the time, and it can be items that are simple, essential. And then I got interview questions like the ones y'all are hearing me. Oh, salt and vinegar, those blue lay ones, those are fire. The blue kettle salt and vinegar, those smack. All right, so I gotta get the night going, bro. I have so many questions I could ask you, but I want to ask you one more question. I really do appreciate you coming last minute. I know
Yeah,
I've
of
talked to you a
course.
couple times about getting on. It's dope to finally get you on for sure.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Let's see. I'm gonna ask you a deep question right here. So, would you rather travel to the future and meet your future ancestors, or travel to the past? Or no, my bad. Travel to the future and meet your future relatives, or travel to the past and meet your ancestors from the past?
I think I would want to travel back in the past to meet my ancestors because I feel like I want to like learn how knowledgeable they were and like want to know how the world was before it became what it is now. I feel like I want to meet my ancestors instead. I feel like for the future, you kind of like can expect certain things. It's just going to evolve into something else. I want to see what it was before it evolved into what it is now. So I feel like that has for me.
How you came to be. I have the same answer, bro. I respect that. Yo, like I said, bro, maybe down the line we can get you on here again once I
I do want
revamp the
to
show.
say one thing because you did talk about childhood things. There's one thing that I did do as a kid. I was 10 years old because I draw. I did art for a while also. So I actually made my own comic book when I was 10 years old. And it got put into a museum in downtown Miami when I was 12 for like a week. They wanted to display kids' arts inside a museum. I actually made a comic book when I was 10 years old. I made a superhero
That's
and everything.
fire,
He
bro.
was a character that had telekinesis, but his power, he had to use a spoon to use his telekinesis power and everything. Yeah.
That's on some Matrix stuff. Do you still do art?
I did for a while, but once I got like too much into like streaming, I kind of like drifted away from it. But it's like riding a bike. I can always do it again. You know, if I didn't need.
I feel that.
My favorite
I'm on
art
the
was
same tip,
graffiti.
bro. Graffiti. I used to do graffiti too. But hey, a real talk, man. I want to say this before you go. I feel like the same thing goes with me and music and other things. And a lot of the time, we invest so much time as streamers, especially, whether or not you have another job or other things you got going on. And it's easy to lose track of who you were before you came here, or what could even make you a better streamer. And I think that, you're a multifaceted content creator. You're funny. You got a lot of stuff going on. Almost slipped there. You got to get back into art, bro, because I think you can make that a part of your stream too.
I'm starting right after like playlist is done. I settle. I'm going to be moving to, and I settle into this new house. I'm going to get into doing that. I actually might draw something like that and use it as a background for my new setup when I move into a new house. So plan on doing that. So it'll be something.
I feel that.
Hey,
shout out to my boy Oscarito. He just pulled up. He's actually a really talented artist. If y'all are looking for either,
I love art streams. I can sit in there for all day. I can really eat popcorn and watch somebody do art. I feel like a lot of things involve art, though. A lot of things.
That's what I'm saying. And I do have my open mic, and I'm thinking about really at this point, I want to make it just like a talent night. So anybody who does art or creates anything, any kind of creativity, can be a part of it. So I'm going to switch it from like the open mic theme to just like talent or anything. I already tell stand-up comedians, anyone who has something to share with the world that defines who they are, I want that to be a part of it. And I know my boy Chance in the chat, he's an artist. So many other people I know. Shout out to everyone who creates. I want my platform to be a place anyone could come. Yo, one more time, shout out to my boy Flex. He's a legend on here. If y'all don't know him, please
remember, y'all always stay original. Be the best version of yourself. Don't be somebody you want people to accept. Be somebody that you're willing to accept for yourself every day. I tell people that. When you learn to accept yourself, people want to accept you for who you are. That's it.
Hey, so many people's mentals got sloppy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're born to be an original, but they're dying to be a copy. And you got to just be yourself. I have a tattoo on my back. It says, be who you are, say what you feel, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. I try to live by that.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
One more time, shout out to the legend.
Words. Shout out to you too, Brody. It's good. It's a great show. I'm going to stay here to the end for sure, though. I appreciate the opportunity and the time.
And I make sure all the content creators and everyone favorites each other, man. Flex.
Yeah, I'll favorite all y'all.
Gonna come back in here and spit.
Much love.
Much love. Let's get it. Man, what a great show tonight. Shout out to everyone in the chat, keeping the chat active. Like I said, if whoever can't send gifts or support in that way, that's just one layer to this. You guys being active in the chat, I promise you, as streamers, that's the most important thing. I'd rather have a stream, everyone's active talking like this, than all that other stuff. stuff, but let's get it. That's the first time I've seen it. That's the honor. I should have done that at the beginning. I don't know if y'all heard that sound. But yo, we still got a lot to go on in the show. We have Hood Rats interview, and we got to get my man Vibrance in the building to do this game segment. Vibe, I'm thinking we just do one round real quick, just because we're running short on time. This is a preview.
What's up, everybody? All right, so check it out. This is a brand new game that I'm developing for my featured show coming up soon. So here's what this is. You guys remember The Price is Right? Well, how about we?
The price is wrong. Beep. Here's your beat.
Right? Yeah. Well, if it wanted to work, it would. All right. So, oh geez, see there, it's delayed as heck. All right, let's get me sized down here real quick. All right, so here's how this works. Usually we go through a couple rounds, but we're just gonna do one round for today. All right, so here's how we do this. Right now, we got this sriracha bottle pool floaty. You can spice up your pool days and show your favorite hot sauce from love by laying on this sriracha pool floaty. This vibrant float measures over 6 feet tall and will pair fantastically with your giant ramen noodles pool floaty. Now, the question is, how much is it worth? How much is it worth? Is it worth $38 or is it worth $29?
Whoever puts that in the chat first gets a point. Okay, the first one was Nesquik. All right, let's do the full show, like the full thing, like you planned, because that was quick.
All
so
right.
Nesquik
got
1 point.
The answer is
Nesquik got 1 point right there.
1 point. All right. What was Nesquik's answer?
Yeah, 29 was the answer. 29. She was the first one to get it right.
Okay, so it was.
So we're gonna do
it
the first person to get 2 right. We're gonna go till someone gets 2 right, or if they're all done.
We only got 4 for right now.
It'll be tied. All right. All right.
All right.
Next.
So let me get this one down.
Next one.
All right, now you guys remember. You guys.
And this is in the game when we get this set.
Yeah, I literally built this within like the last 24 hours, so we're working on it. All right, now this is a personalized cookie. It's a personalized Polaroid cookie. Make a friend's special day sweeter than ever with a box of these personalized Polaroid photo cookies. These delectable shortbread cookies are styled like bite-sized Polaroid pictures and bring fond memories with each bite. What's going to be the price on this one, ladies and gentlemen? Is it going to be $26 or $31?
31. Flex got that one. The answer is B. $31 for Flex.
31. Congratulations, Flex.
In the future,
all right.
we need 4 answers.
Next
it's
item.
Easy with 2, and people are spamming it. The first answer.
Right. All right. We got this for those ladies who can't figure out what they want for dinner. These are the dinner decision dice. Men, add this to your tool belt. This dinner decision dice is a heaven sent for anyone who spends hours scrolling their phone trying to decide what they want in the mood for. Now, whenever you're indecisive, just roll one of these dice to solve your problem. Save you a couple hours. Is it going to be $13 or $25?
13. Boom. The answer. Exotic tree with $13.
Correct. All right. Final question of the game for this. All right. Last one. This one's. This is the Drive a Tank experience. Throw your keys to your Toyota Prius behind and get the wheel behind of a tank, because you know you can drive a tank and crush puny cars beneath its indestructible weight and its glorious, empowering tank driving experience. What is the price? Is it going to be $774 or $749?
Boom, 749. Exotic Tree is the winner with 2. Exotic Tree, will you please request the box at this time, my guy?
Ooh. All right. That's what I'm talking about, man. Congratulations!
All right, I need everybody in the chat.
I
I
know
need
it's kind of
everybody in the
short and
chat.
goofy, but
Well, we're gonna. You guys are just tapping in. He has a new featured show that's in the running. He has trial runs coming out, so we're gonna be promoting that every week when we do games on my show. That was just a trial run, so we're gonna have more answers, more elements that we're gonna incorporate. But my man right here is one of the best content creators when it comes to OBS, and he teaches classes. And I'm not gonna name names, but he has big figures on the app, maybe even admins who are reaching out to him. You guys are curious or you want to be able to do different things with effects, favorite my guy, go to his stream and make sure to check out his new show. He's already one of the, the most solid people on this, if not the most when it comes to OBS. He's very humble, very personable. Don't be shy. Shout out to Vibe. Hit him with the favorite. And shout out to my man Exotic Tree. This was not rigged. I promise you, he didn't know this was happening, but I actually did just meet my man in person with WTF. And our final guest of the evening, who's coming up for our last 15-minute slot. Make sure you guys hit Exotic Tree with the favorite. Ernie, tell him what he won.
all right.
You won a brand new
Well,
car.
Hey, let me skirt.
Hey.
I like that Porsche. You got that new
All right. That being said, that wasn't really a problem. That was just showing love, like out of the cut. There, it's not really surprising.
No, the
I
car
felt
winning
like showing
thing
my boy
happens
love.
during the featured show. The car winning thing happens during the featured show. So I'm gonna have 3 contestants. Each contestant gets to play one of these mini games, and they get a chance to win a car in my drive-through scene.
And the car is going to be reoccurring. So the next episode of his show, he's going to show the car that you won. It's going to be custom. He's going to message you guys on the side, and you guys are going to get to customize your own whip. Think about like Pimp My Car back on MTV. It's going to be like that. So shout out to Exotic Tree. Shout out to Vibe. Make sure you hit both these kings with a favorite. Definitely 2 of my favorite guys on the app. Tap in with them. And we're about to get our final guest on the way at this point in time. Don't add him.
Yeah, man.
Vibrance. Let's go. All right. With that being said, please spam those siren emojis in the chat as we introduce our final guest of the evening. This lady, you know what I mean? Hey, she's pulling up in the lowrider supplied by Puffco. Once again, real quickly, let's shout out the top supporters of the stream. We have Snow, Top Badge Flex, Puffco, Poppy, Michaela, Top Badge, Vinny's World, Stu, Hood Rat, the lady herself, Real Girl, and Chansu. Shout out to everyone else who showed love. Make sure you guys favorite everyone and everyone who's been keeping the chat active. And let's welcome our final guest of the evening. Let me get you off the large. I know that.
Oh, what's up, guys?
There you go. That's my favorite gift. All right. How you feeling tonight, Hood Rat?
I'm good. How are you?
Fantastic. Can't complain. It's great to have you here, especially on short notice. I appreciate you coming through.
I know. Super procrastinator.
My bad. I won't do that. All right. So
just turn the gifts off. Just turn the sound off.
It only plays in the AirPod. Can you hear it? I should be
No,
good.
but
All
you can turn it off on your end.
So I don't know if you had a chance to prepare any items.
Prepare.
I like the gift sounds though. I don't know. I like there's something about a silent dragon that just doesn't hit as hard.
Okay. Sentimental. You
You
want to go sentimental? We can do sentimental. I have a few things.
Let's do it.
So I don't know if you guys ever notice like the rings I have on my thumbs. Those are from my grandmother who passed away. This one is also from my cousin who passed away. Hold on. It's a lot.
And anyone in the chat, anyone in the chat who can relate, put any kind of comment or a one. If you have any possessions from someone who's no longer with us, dearly departed, I know from personal experience, I have stuff like that, and it's different. I have stuff from people that I've met, and then stuff from ancestors who I never even met, but I hold near and dear to my heart because that's all that I know of them.
100%.
So at the end of the day, I think those are the most cherished possessions, and that's a big part of what I want on my show. People to share, a side that's hard to share, things that are sentimental, or collections that you may nerd out on, but just to step outside of yourself and share that. So
You don't
that's
want to
beautiful.
talk about collections.
I do, though. That's exactly what I need. That's about. So let's tap into some collections.
Backpacks, vans, hats, what you want. Like,
Let's tap in. Whatever you want to share first.
I just got these.
Ooh, those are crispy. If you guys know me, you know purple is my favorite color.
So I just got those. I have these ones as well. I'm collecting hats. I mean, you were with me the other day. I bought 3 new hats.
Facts. Yo, if you guys didn't get to tap in here, I got to meet up with WTS, shout out, my boy Exotic Tree, who just won that game segment, and Hood Rat. And it was a dope meetup. I've done a lot of meetups, but it was the first time I've done like a casual meetup in the city I was born. And it was awesome. You know what I mean? I'd love to meet all you guys again. It was definitely, I tagged a little picture and Mimi reposted that. So that was dope. Shout out to
Yes, and
WTF
has been talking about Palm Springs in October for our birthdays. So that's what he's been talking about.
Hey, shout out to everyone who's, using this platform to network and to meet, friends. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about, camaraderie, connection. It's a beautiful thing. That was one of my favorite days recently. All right, so let's dive into some other collections. Whatever you want to show.
I have Disney backpacks.
The stage is yours.
I'm obsessed with Disneyland, so I have backpacks for days. I have like 13. I'm trying to think.
Do you want to grab a few of your favorite ones? You should grab a few. And while you're doing that, I want to shout out my boy Tilla. I want everyone to favorite top badge Tilla. Tilla actually just got his top badge recently. He deserved it for a long time. And he has a show on here that's not featured because he could have it featured if he wanted to, but it's the type of show where it's a little more outlandish and he wants to be able to say what he feels and feel what he says. But I'll be guesting on that show tomorrow. It'll be at 5:30 my time, 8:30 Eastern, 7:30 Central, 6:30 Mountain Time. Make sure y'all tap in if you want to see it. I don't know what to expect. I'm going to be out of my element. Y'all probably enjoy it. Hit my boy with a favorite and tap in tomorrow.
Well, I have Marvel.
That's lit.
I'm obsessed with Sleeping Beauty. So I have the fairies, this one, and then these are just a few. I'm not pulling them all out. I have this one, and then this one is one of my favorites as well.
I love that. That one kind of reminds me of The Nightmare Before Christmas mixed with Real Monsters. Put a one in the chat if you remember Real Monsters. That show was kind of like, it was out of the, you know what I mean? Hey, shout out to all the OGs.
Yeah, I'm a Disney fanatic, so I go to Disneyland a lot. I have a pass. Not Spare Farm. I'm an amusement park junkie.
I love amusement parks, but I feel like, I don't know. It's been a while. I did. Did you end up going to the OC Fair?
Mm-mm.
No? Okay. I don't know if it's still going on, but I have one of my best friends in the world lives out there. So I usually hit up the fair with him, and he actually owns a bunch of pizza joints out there. So
I'm going to Disney instead of playlist.
Disney instead of playlist. Hey. All right. So what else? So you love hats. Can we see a few of your favorite hats? This is what I do the show for. I created the Q&A for the people who are shy.
This one is definitely one of my favorites. So this is why I wore this one. This one is one of my favorites too, actually.
Hey, yo, shout out to Flex, who just guessed it. He said he collects hats even more than shoes, so I know he's enjoying this segment.
These are like,
I love haters. Like haters are only motivation. Look. When I gave my top badge speech, I shouted out a bunch of people who have been there for me since it wasn't about just diamonds. It's just people who've been my friends, supported me, and really, I could tell they supported my goals. And then I shouted out my haters too, because that's the biggest motivation. The people, it it gives you fuel.
100%.
Every little bit of like that hate, you know. So shout out to everyone who uses hate as motivation.
I got most of my favorite ones.
Big facts. Thanks.
So I have this one. This one's one of my favorites. This one's cool too.
California native. Oh, black and pink go hard together. You
Look at
see
this
me
one.
like
This one's like.
if you wear pink, I feel like you need a dark color to neutralize it, and it just ties it together. Like
The hats that I just
your
bought.
guy.
Those are my fave too.
Flex, when we get you back
one.
on here down the line, I got to see some hats too.
This one.
Hey, okay. You got the Cali collection.
Yeah, I just.
Keys.
You gotta. I don't know. I just have a lot. Oh, and then this one too. This is like. I got this at the fair.
That's hard. At the fair, they definitely got a lot of good merch. I look around, I'm like, do you peep the petting zoo over there or not?
I'm an animal lover.
Me too. All right. Oh, Cheska, yeah. Come back, Cheska. We want to hear you sing later for sure.
I love animals.
Hey, Keys, cam up in a little bit. We're about to get Nico, Hawkeye. You can cam up with them. All three of you guys are legends to me.
Anything else?
All right, so let's just ask you a couple of questions, you know what I mean, just real quickly while we got you here. I'm really happy that on such short notice, you're able to provide so many things. Shout out to WTF, you know what I mean, who's facilitated us meeting in person. That wouldn't have happened if it weren't for him. But you guys are just some of the coolest people I know, and, you know, I'm just proud to be a part of the community in general. All right, let's see. Do you prefer your water to be room temp or with ice?
I'm always with ice. I need it cold.
Okay. For me, like, I want my water room temp unless I just like hooped or I did something active. It's really hot out. I'm outside. It's hot. I want cold, ice cold water. I don't know if anyone can relate to that. All right, let's see. Do you like spicy food?
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite hot sauce?
See, I'm sriracha.
Everyone in the chat, put your favorite hot sauce. Sriracha is fire. I mess with sriracha if it's on like a Chinese chicken salad. It needs some kind of like oriental spices or depending on what it is, sriracha hits different for me. We got Cholula, Tabasco. That's a little too vinegary for me. Louisiana, Tapatio. I didn't see any Valentinas. Okay. We got some good hot sauces in there. Okay. Sriracha, like jerk pepper. Yeah. Anything jerk is just next level. I got this stuff called Creole Kick. It's like a seasoning.
Oh, I have that in this fucking cabinet.
Creole Kick with the kitty on it. That's my favorite seasoning. I put it on everything. You can put it on fries. Like, you could cook up fries or get them from the store. The store for fast food. Sprinkle it on. Or your seafood. Or you can cook it in your meat. You know what I mean? You can like stir it in there. And no matter what, it levels up anything you cook. So I highly recommend that. If y'all are interested in that, message me. I'll send you a picture. Creole Kick.
Because I used it today.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right, this is another random one. You know what I mean? What is your favorite cheese? All other cheeses got to go. You got to use this cheese on everything. What cheese are you using?
See, I'm pepper jack. I love pepper jack cheese. I don't know.
That's my favorite too. You struck a chord right there for me.
Pepper jack on everything. So good.
All right. So
Tree knows what it's about.
Everyone who's been on here tonight, I want to get on my show again down the line. I'm going to revamp it. My show's about to change a lot. But, just coming in here last minute, getting to meet you the same week that you're on my show, the fact that Exotic won the game segment just how it all tied together, and shout out again, WTF, the universe works in mysterious ways. So, shout out to you one more time. Everyone's favorite hood rat, hashtag hood rat for top badge. Don't at me. It's happening whether y'all like it or not, but I know y'all like it. Need it.
Brody, I appreciate you very, very much.
Let's get it. Spam those sirens. I'll tap in with you soon. Let's get it.
Bye.
E-Keys, go ahead and request that again. And shout out to my boy Nico, my road dog. Every week you can catch him here.
Yes, sir.
Hit him with the favorite. Neek16 on all platforms. We about to spam that in the chat while he goes. Hypo, I'll cam you up when open mic starts. Hawkeye, I want you in the box. E-Keys, if you're still in here, I want you in the box.
Yes, sir.
Hey, one more time, shout out to the top supporters. Hit them all with the favorite. Let's go, Nico.
All right, let's go,
What you feeling?
man. I'm gonna do a freestyle, then chopper. You know, since we got 2 minutes and you still featured,
You read my mind.
We go ahead, because I know you rock with your chopper, so let me go ahead and get right with this freestyle.
Speaking of, we got the choppers flying. They put the chopper on the wheel for us.
Feel me? I see, gang. For real, they was like, I'm here. Yeah, I'm gonna do a classic for y'all.
Legend.
Let's go.
Big flex.
Do a classic for y'all real quick.
Hawkeye, yo, 91-year-old legend. Hawkeye, he's about to perform his 151st song on my stream. Is that right, Nico? Nico knows.
Yeah.
Doing 51 like the rum.
Let's go. All right, let me see.
But Nico, come on, let's go.
Let me make sure I sync this real quick. Boom.
Hey, so when you guys hear the beat drop, what I want y'all to do, everyone in the chat, is keep the comments lit with as many words and emojis as you can. And my man Nico is gonna incorporate it into his rhymes. If your comment doesn't get acknowledged, don't be shy to type it again, because he's gonna get it in there. I promise y'all. So,
yeah. Let's get it. Yes, sir. Hey. Okay. Real life reality. I just kill beats, call it a fatality. Yes, it means short, but I'm freezing. She asking who, and I asked her, what's the reason? Yeah, you know that boy, I pick a boo. I know you cheating, already know just like a hug. I can see them haters reaching. I'm not a preacher, so why are you really cheating? I treat them like a child, and I give them a beating. Yeah, I know they peeping. They say he's such a show off, like a bum the way I go off. Boy, my flow raw, my flow call. I go ham and chillin' like a hammock, and my flow do a lot of damage. Yeah, I'm chillin' like I'm on campus. I'm snapping, young boy, I'm steady tapping. I'm the man, this a do-rag, not a turban. Man, I'm in the suburbs, but tag is so urban. Yeah, you know that boy is up in the rap form. Neat 16, catch me on all platforms. I am lit, I won't quit, I'm too lit. Why you quit? I'm legit, better stop, better forfeit. I be crunk like a party. Hennessy up in my cup, baby, no Bacardi. Rat it like a Harley, do it from the heart and every organ. These no boy, I'm pushing keys like I'm playing on the organ. Get it.
all kinds of fire. You feel me?
Yes, sir, ski.
Tap in with my boy. He's gonna be kicking freestyles. He's gonna perform a written track. Shout out one more time to Hawkeye in the building. I'm gonna message my boy E Keys. I want y'all to hear him for sure. Hypo.
Let me hit you with this. Hit you with this chopper.
Let's go.
Yes, sir, ski.
Yes, sir, ski.
Did Hawkeye just say yes, sir, ski?
No, that was me. Hawkeye, can I get a yes, sir, ski?
Yes, Stirski.
Yes, sir. Let's get it.
You got it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Minutes on the track, boy.
I'm about them dollars, gotta keep them stocked up. She's like lasagna, so I stay fly like helicopters. Broke boys, get your grapper, cause y'all fake imposters. Act like Kevin Costner, monsters until shot up with a chopper. I'm about them dollars, gotta keep them stocked up. She's like lasagna, so I stay fly like helicopters. Broke boys, get your grapper, cause y'all fake imposters. Act like Kevin Costner, monsters until shot up with a chopper. I'm so diligent, opposite of takeout, I get it in. It's 16, but I'm more than some digits with style. Make them say wow, cause it's riveting. Flow so nice, call it considering. My music hot, like it's sizzling. Ball to the money, tall like Doug Militants, but I'm like Harry long distance hitting it. Y'all think you social, but you aren't so militant. Y'all too sensitive, sweet. cinnamon. Mad cause I manufacture cake like intimates. And I make love to the money so intimate. That's got them blue like a woodwind instrument. That's why they tryna snake like they venomous. Is that the reason my style keep getting bit? But it's too hard to take cause it's so intricate. I take the whole game, then I break it down into increments. Then I add that razzle dazzle, cause flavor what I implement. So pleasing and intriguing that they find it quite interesting. Now step back, look at the risotto with 16 minutes did. I'm about them dollars, gotta keep them stocked up. She's like lasagna, so I stay fly like helicopters. Broke boys get your guapa, cause y'all fake imposters. Act like Kevin Costner, monsters until shot up with a chopper. I'm about them dollars, gotta keep them stocked up. She's like lasagna, so I stay fly like helicopters. Broke boys get your guapa, cause y'all fake imposters. Act like Kevin Costner, monsters until shot up with a chopper. Ballin' like I'm on a sports team roster. Tryna make my life easy and sweet like peach cobbler. So I want my money, Jay-Z status at least 3 commas. So I can live my life worry-free, Hakuna Matata. Flow so fucking raw, like it don't use condoms. I don't bring a short series, more like a saga. Got this thing like a head full of dreads locked up. Thinking I'm a lane, turn you to a stain when I spot you. So know who to play with, like the notification I pop up. So stop or get rocked like music from Nirvana. Flow like water, I should nickname it Agua. Smart with it, my wits is sharp like a katana. I'm about them dollars, gotta keep them stocked up. She's like lasagna, so I stay fly like helicopters. Broke boys get your guapa, cause y'all fake imposters. Act like Kevin Costner, monsters until shot up with a chopper. I'm about them dollars, gotta keep them stocked up. She's like lasagna, so I stay fly like helicopters. Broke boys get your guapa, cause y'all fake imposters. Act like Kevin Costner, monsters until shot up with a chopper.
Oh shit, I was muted that whole time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Starsky, that's Sneak 16 on all platforms. Shout out my boy Dan Daniel in the building. We got E Keys and Hawkeye, nothing but legends around me. Yo, I
Keys,
see
my
you in the
boy.
waiting line. Hypo,
Damn,
everyone else.
can you?
Y'all will get a chance, I promise. But we got nothing but legends, veterans, people who perform here more than a handful of times. And they're all legends. All of them need y'all favorite right now. Everyone here is MSL. Man, that's an honor just to say. Let's fucking go. Hey, so Nico's been freestyling all night. Dan Daniel's a freestyler. They both got music on all platforms. You know what I'm saying? Dan Daniel's is just how you see it, and Nico's is how you see it right there in the chat on all platforms, just how I put it. I need y'all to tap in. If you guys can't send gifts or whatever the case is, that's the best way to support them. Hit them with the fave, visit their stream, and go subscribe to their music for free. Daniel's got a new music video, all kinds of shit we're going to advertise. Hawkeye, the motherfucking legend, 91 years old, and he's performing his 151st song right now on my stream. Man, that shit is fucking crazy. E Keys, man, him and Hawkeye could literally perform together. Him on the keys, they could both vocalize, Hawkeye on the horn, and they could literally put on, like, they could be serenading you, you know, as you propose to your fucking fiance at a nice-ass upscale jazz club restaurant, and that shit would hit different, I promise y'all. So, man, make sure you favorite everyone around me. It's nothing but legends, and we're kicking off open mic with one of the best lineups I've seen. Let's get it going, man. Hawkeye, I know you're ready, my man. We're going to keep this shit going counterclockwise. Nico just went, Hawkeye, Keys, Daniel. We're just going to keep it going like that. We're going to promote all y'all as we go along the way. Shout out to everyone in the chat, man. Keep the chat lit. Fire emojis. Spam the you know what I mean? Hawkeye's got the mics and the horn. Keys got the keys and the mic. Daniel's got the mic. You know what I mean? Shout out MSL. Nico, man, fucking legend. Let's go. Hawkeye, what's number 151? Talk to me.
Oh, okay. Number 151 is going to be dedicated to Cat Boom. So,
okay.
Cat Boom. Cat Boom asked me to do a song for her, so it's a song by the Manhattans called "Let's Kiss and Goodbye," but it's going to be my version of it. But,
always.
But it's going to be "Let's Kiss and Goodbye," and I'm sending this out to Cat Boom, who's a wonderful top badge performer herself. So this is for Cat Boom, called Let's kiss and say goodbye.
Fuck it up.
Hey, and if any of y'all love Hawkeye and you want to make requests, he learned songs. I had him learn "Don't Worry, Be Happy" by Bobby McFerrin. He killed it. He can literally do any genre. So make requests if you like what you hear and you want to make a request, and he'll do it next week or in one of the upcoming weeks. Let's go, Hawkeye.
So that's what I did. I went out and learned this song for Cat Boom, but it's my version though. It's not like Manhattan, but it's a song. It's very good. Let's kiss and say goodbye. Here we go.
Beat. I like your version's the best. Let's go. Rogelio, I see you. Shout out to everyone in the fucking chat. Nesquick, Michaela, Reason. You know what I mean? We got Chunky Butt, motherfucking Lil Mama. And shout out to these kings around me. Nothing but fucking legends.
I had to meet
Level the fuck up then.
Today. There's so many things to say. Please don't stop me till I'm through. This is something I hate to do. We've been meeting here so very long. I guess what we done was so wrong. Please, darling, don't you cry. Let's just kiss and say goodbye. Many months have passed us by. I'm gonna miss you, baby, I can't lie. I've got ties, and so do you. I just think this is the right thing to do. Gonna hurt me, baby, I can't lie. Maybe you'll meet another guy. Understand me, won't you try. Let's just kiss and say goodbye. Oh, baby, oh, I'm gonna miss you, baby. I'm gonna miss you, I just won't lie. Understand me, won't you try? It's gonna hurt me, I can't lie. Take my handkerchief and wipe in your eyes. I'm gonna find you another guy. I'm gonna miss you, pretty baby. I'm gonna miss you, pretty baby. Please don't you cry. Understand me, won't you try? Let's just kiss me and goodbye.
Let's go. Give it up for the motherfucking legend, Hawkeye. Let's fucking give it.
Yeah, motherfucking legend.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
My
Sirski.
fucking favorite. And he does open mic every Wednesday, y'all. So if you guys know anyone with talent, it would make his day, and it would also be a great pleasure for me if y'all would tap in with him. E Keys, man, I talked to you before. By the way, shout out to everyone in the chat keeping it lit. Y'all are the real MVPs. You guys keep this stream alive, and every stream for that matter. We're not shit without y'all, but a bunch of weirdos just talking to each other.
Facts.
But nah, for real, these are legends around me. No cap, but like there's nothing but legends. So I see why y'all are here, and I feel blessed by God, highly favored and honored to be in the presence of these dudes on a weekly basis. E Keys, man, it's been a minute since we've had you here. You're one of my favorite people. You know what I mean? I don't go around like, you know what I mean, hyping too